Subs.
You've started now, that's it.
I started, it's gone.
Right, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my first ever Coffee with Courtney. Today I'm joined by the gorgeous Joe McElderry.
Good morning in my casual wear.
How are you this morning?
I'm very well, yes.
Good. And how's Norwich treating you?
Norwich is fabulous. Great audiences, lovely weather, and a lovely living room we are in today.
Oh, let's crack on. So, what is Joe's favourite parts in the show?
Favourite parts in the show? I love the mega mix at the end because the audience always go mad and we all kind of get to all perform together and do the big numbers. I love making your mind up. That's a really fun comedy moment. And I love, actually, I'm not in this number, but I actually really enjoy watching Don't Go. I always watch it in the wings because I'm waiting to go on for a scene and I always think, I wish I was in that number.
But what do you enjoy the most about playing Gary?
It's just fun, you know, like it's kind of, I suppose, an extended version of my personality a little bit. It's me maybe after a few vodkas.
Stunning. Stunning.
But it's just fun. He's flamboyant, he's witty, a little bit daring, a little bit cheeky, a little bit sassy.
Very energetic.
Yes, very energetic. That's why I look like this morning. But yeah, it's just a fun part, you know, and obviously I've kind of had two separate sides to my career. Obviously I've had the kind of pop side and recording side, and I've kind of recently started to kind of do a little bit more of musical theatre and kind of exploring roles and genres of that style of performing. But I've only ever played like a serious part where you play it straight down the line and you're just in a character, whereas with Gary it's kind of a comedy role. I have a lot of banter with the audience and it's just fun.
Yeah.
It's really good fun, light-hearted fun.
When you had the first read-through of the show, what lines did you think would get the most laughs from the audience?
To be honest with you, the script has changed so much since that. I mean, you know that.
Yeah.
From the beginning, when we sat down and did that read-through, it's completely different now because when you put a new show on its feet, you're trying things out. You know, even as of yesterday, we added stuff yesterday and changed things, and that's like 4 weeks into the tour. So, and I know from my own concerts with picking songs and singing songs, and bits and pieces that you add into the show as you talk to the audience, the bits that you think are going to be hilarious are never the funniest parts, and the bits that you don't think are funny at all are the bits that everybody finds hilarious.
Very
so every time you fall for it, you go on stage and you think, oh yeah, this is the joke. You set the joke up, nobody laughs, and then you do something so small and so little that isn't even in your head a joke in the show, and bam, it gets the biggest laugh in the room. So you never ever know until you put it in front of an audience.
And it always changes, I think, like different locations.
100%. Somewhere down south find something funny. Somewhere, up north find something completely different funny. Somewhere in the Midlands find something hilarious, whereas somewhere up north don't find that funny. It just depends where you are. It's like local humour.
If you met Gary on holiday, would you go to his aerobics class?
Probably. I mean, I'd probably do that round the pool anyway.
How much of Joe is in Gary?
Well, like I said before, it's probably just me. He's a little bit more over the. I'm quite like that in the terms of like I can switch it on and be quite over the top, and I can be flamboyant at times, and then I kind of tone it down. Then I tone it down a little bit, and then So maybe I'd say 60-40.
60-40, I deal with that, and then
60-40
like 90
Gary. Yeah.
Do you miss home cooked food while on tour?
I enjoy it now, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I'm very lucky that when I go on the road with my own shows and stuff, I have my team of people that work with me. A lot of them family members, and they come out on the road and they really do look after us, and I am spoiled. I get cooked food all the time, and so I do miss that, but then I do enjoy, like today I'll go out and I'll find somewhere nice to eat and have a little wander around. I enjoy that part of, with my shows it's very, very intense in the sense of you're travelling every day, you perform a show, you get back on the bus on a night, you go to bed, you drive through the night, you wake up, you get to the venue, have a shower, do the show. So it's nice when you're doing a show like this where you have a bit of time in each city to just relax and chill.
And let you explore as well a little bit more.
And have a bit of a life as well, because
as
much as I love doing my own concerts, that's the best feeling in the world, you can't have much of a life while you do it. You're literally, that is all you can do.
Do you have any methods that help you learn choreography?
I have to learn it by, so dancers would learn it with counts. Well, you're a dancer, so you'll know. You would learn it with counts, whereas I can't learn it on counts because 9 times out of 10 when I'm dancing, I'm singing at the same time, so I have to know when to put my foot down on which lyric, if that makes sense, or the arm movement.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so in
yeah,
rehearsals, you might have seen us pull the choreographer at the side, and he'd be like, so it's 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'd be like, I can't do that. Like, it's
7, 4, 5.
the world is here.
Nice.
I don't know why I said the world is here, but
I mean, it
yeah.
works.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
But yeah, so I have to learn it with the lyric because obviously I'm singing.
Yeah.
And for me, when I'm learning the songs, I have to learn the choreography at the same time. Otherwise, if I try and learn it after I've learned the song, it's like patting your head and rubbing your belly at the same time. You just got to do it all at once so that your brain kind of takes it in as one piece.
Yeah. How does the making your mind up reveal compare to the loincloths in Joseph?
Do you know what? I'm not even in the slightest. After doing that show, Joseph, I used to be so shy about like showing my body, and I'd be on stage with my t-shirt even riding up. I'd be like, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. And doing Joseph, I spent so much time in that show with hardly any clothes on. Like, I literally spent like nearly 2.5 years, like on stage 10 times a week, no clothes on.
Oh,
when you had a food baby, when you felt fat, when you,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, do you know what I mean? Just like I went through all of the emotional moments of feeling crap about my body and all of that on stage. That now, you know, I'm not bothered about taking my clothes off anymore. In a classic way.
Just seems streaky.
In a classic way. But in terms of that, it's not even like the making your mind up bit didn't even. Because really, if you think about it, if you actually work out, the loincloth was probably more revealing than the Speedos. Yeah. Speedos are just Union Jack.
Yeah.
You know,
and you get like a great...
You wear them in the pool, do you know what I mean? Whereas the loincloth is like a little tiny mini skirt.
And I guess every night when that gets pulled off, you do get a great reception
from the audience. For it,
and confidence goes.
It's an iconic song and it's an iconic moment in that song, so the fact that we get to do it is... I never thought I would be doing that in my career, but it just shows you never know where you'll end up.
What is your favourite song to perform in the show? And also, what's your favourite chocolate?
Oh, wow, what interesting question. Favourite song in the show, Relax, probably. It's a big number at the end where we all do that as the kind of bow section, and the audience love that song. Oh, what was the other question? Favourite chocolate?
My favourite chocolate, yeah.
Relax is the favourite song. Favourite chocolate, I'm not really a chocolate person. If I could go more savoury, but if I had to choose Galaxy or Oreo chocolate.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's really good.
Or just Oreos, to be honest.
I do love an Oreo. Have you ever had the ones that are like covered in the white chocolate? I've never had them before. I keep seeing them and I'm like... Well, Oreo or... What is it? Galaxy. You heard it there.
You heard it here first, guys.
What part do you like the most? Singing, dancing, or flirting? Apparently you flirt a lot.
Flirt? Who do I flirt with?
I have no idea. I just got singing, dancing, or flirting.
I assume they mean in the show.
Yeah.
Because I think I'm the worst flirter in the world outside of a show. I enjoy... What's nice for me is this is a bit of a bigger acting role for me and comedy role. So there's not as much singing as what I'm used to, but it's been nice kind of exploring that different side of performing. So I'm loving doing all the choreography. Nick Winston's choreography is incredible, and to be able to do all of that and do all the big dance numbers with everyone. And I'm loving flirting's always fun, I suppose.
Always.
I didn't know I did that, but...
Okay, when you next go on holiday, will you be tempted to get involved in the holiday entertainment?
No, it's my idea of Felt the First.
And he gets to do it 8 shows a week!
I just spend, and there's no disrespect of anybody that likes that kind of holiday, because I used to go on those holidays when I was a kid, and it was great fun, and some of my best memories are at them kind of places. But now, I spend so much time around people in my job, and I'm talking all the time, and I'm speaking, and so for me, I'm a little bit weird with holidays. A lot of people my age and a bit younger probably want to go on holiday and have a full-on party. Yeah. And my job kind of is that all the time, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's true, I spend so much time, late nights, and I'm out and socialising and working and talking and stuff. So when I go on a holiday, I want to be somewhere out the way of everyone and just not speak to anyone.
Yeah, practically horizontal.
Or just not have to even think about having a conversation. Obviously... If you're on holiday with people that you know, then that's different. But it's not a forced environment. Yeah. But I had the best times as a kid. And if I was with a big group of friends or something, I've done it like that, and
Yeah.
as long as I know that that's the type of holiday I'm going for.
And like a hen or stag do or something like something where you know before
I
you go.
I went to Mexico last year with a few friends, and it was that kind. I mean, it was a beautiful hotel. It was that all-inclusive thing where it was like party atmosphere and all of that stuff. But I knew I was going for that, so it was all right. But sometimes I just had to lie around and do nothing and eat.
Was there ever a discussion about the accent Gary should have?
When I went for the first meeting about the show, they asked me if I'd be interested in coming to chat about the show, and we tried out a few songs, and they had like a little bit of the script, and they said, "Can we just hear you do it in a Geordie accent? Like, we'd love you to just do it in a Geordie accent." So I did, and it said the director was like, "I want you to do it Geordie," because I think the thing is as well is I suppose when you think of an entertainment manager in a hotel, a lot of them are quite broad accents, northern,
100%,
you know, Mancunian, something like
very
that.
Warm,
or like Brummie, Scottish, strong accents, Liverpudlian. So I think they kind of wanted us to go with that, which is great for me. I think there's something about like doing it in that voice as well. As I think if it was a forced accent, it would come across as a little bit strange. I think because he's quite a natural character. And I suppose he is an extension of my personality. So.
Very true, very true. Do you think any songs from Club Tropicana will be recorded?
Well, we done Just Can't Get Enough.
Yeah.
And we did that for the promotional package stuff and everything. I don't know. We'll see.
Who knows?
No plans, but...
We don't know of anything yet, but if you know first, let us know.
Depends if the demand's there.
If you were asked to talk about your philosophy in 3 words, what would they be?
Is that like philosophy of life?
I just got philosophy, so you could choose whether it's life, career,
God.
flirting.
Do you know what? I would just say it's not very hard to be a nice person. Yeah. It's a lot harder to be a nasty person.
It's a lot more effort, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And I think people enjoy that kind of, like, I don't know, it's certainly in this industry. Yeah. People always want to try and tear people down and stuff, and I would just be happy, enjoy yourself, and be happy for other people. Lift each other up and support each other. But also just have a good time. Yeah. Be happy and have a good time. Yeah. Life's too short. Life's too short.
The tour and production looks a great success. Do you think it'll hit the West End? West End, and if so, would you like to be a part of it?
I mean, obviously, if you've been a part of creating a show from the beginning, a brand new show, then if it was to do that, the natural process would be to be a part of it. Oh. Mariah Carey whistle note. Oh my God, there's a fire, guys.
Sorry. Bagels. Happens.
Alright, what was I saying? West End.
Yes. It's alright.
West End, sorry, the lady downstairs, she just loves attention. She likes it to be about her. West End was saying, I'd love to be a part of that if that was the plan. Mm-hmm. And with these things, I've been a part of things before where it was going to happen and it wasn't, and you never know until the last minute with these kind of things. Theatre is a very, very cutthroat industry, and it all depends on schedules and timings and money. But I would love to be a part of it.
Lush. Pros and cons of being well known. Do you ever miss not being recognised on the streets?
To being what?
Well known.
Oh, right. Do I miss not being recognised?
Yeah.
It's just become, and I have to be careful how I say this because this sounds really, I don't want this to sound egotistical, but it's been nearly 10 years, so I suppose it's been such a huge part and chunk of my life.
Yeah, of course.
That I've almost become a little bit, there's times, sometimes I suppose when you feel a little bit emotional or vulnerable in general, you're more aware of it.
Yes.
I don't know why that is, but you know, if there's ever anything going on, or if, I suppose if something's happened and you're maybe a little bit sad about something, I find I become a little bit more aware of it. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's just because when you're sad you might want to feel a bit more private, I don't know.
Very true.
But it comes in waves. Sometimes I'm completely oblivious to it, and I just forget that, you know, so I'll be in a supermarket and somebody might shout my name and stuff, and I'll be like, oh, it's somebody I know, and then they walk off and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
You know, I do sometimes just switch off from it. And I think you have to, and that's how I've kind of coped with it. And then other times, I'm really aware of it, but it's part of my job. I'm not one that wants to sit and complain about it, because I hate it when people go on television and go, oh my God, it's so hard and everything, and it's like, okay, well, if it's that hard, just don't do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Go do something else.
Yeah, and you chose it, so
I mean, I hate I hate that word, because I do also think that's an excuse for people to behave badly towards you, and then go, well, you signed up for it, so we can just say whatever we want here. And I don't agree with that, because I think there just have to be some boundaries. But in terms of sitting and complaining about being famous, nah, like, it is what it is, and if I ever didn't enjoy it, I just wouldn't do it.
So we've recently had Valentine's Day, okay? And if you had the present of your dreams delivered to your dressing room, what would it have been? So we've got options here. Red roses, chocolates, champagne, sexy underwear, a signed photo of yourself,
wow,
or tickets to a Beyonce show.
Right, first of all, tickets to a Beyonce show.
Always.
Straight out the gate. Maybe a bit of champagne.
Yes.
To take at the concert.
Yes.
And what else was the other one?
Sexy underwear, chocolates, or
red
roses.
Well, I like to think I've got quite nice underwear anyways.
I think it's stunning. I see it every single night.
Yeah, so maybe tickets and champagne. I mean, if anybody wanted to add a meet and greet on there with Beyonce, I'd happily accept.
There we are. You've heard it. If you had to choose the most fantastic moment during your life, what would it be?
Wow. I mean, obviously, I suppose the most well-known pinnacle moment of everything was winning X Factor.
Yeah.
Because it was the kickstart of everything and everything kind of happening. But in terms of actually, I don't know. In terms of like, I think maybe recording the albums, finishing tours. When you finish a big project, that's definitely something that is a special thing. It's hard that, because I always kind of look at things in snapshots.
Yeah.
I don't kind of look at it as a long thing. I've always done my career in little snapshots along the way, and kind of, if they're talking about career, so I do it in snapshots. So if I get to the end of something and I had a great time, I think, right, tick it off the box, done. That's
the best way of looking at it. Yeah. It's like little goals at the end of it.
It's such a fast-paced industry, this, and you know, I forget about half the things that I've done sometimes, you know. So yeah, definitely. I think finishing an album and putting it out, and finishing a tour, and when you get like a new project to take on and you get to the end of that, that's kind of the best moment.
And going off that, the final question: after Club Tropicana, will there be another Joe McElderry tour?
I would imagine so. We're talking about it in a minute and we're planning it. Again, it's all about the logistics and everything like that, but we definitely will be a part of doing live shows.
Amazing.
It will. There's a little hint. There will be some sort of tour. Yeah, I can see.
Keep your eyes peeled, guys. He could be back on the road again after this. Thank you very much for your time.
I'm happy to do the first one.
You liked your coffee, and thank you for joining me for the first ever one. So if you guys like what you see, please click subscribe below to see what us guys get up to on a day-to-day basis, and more Coffees with Courtney. Thank you. So if you guys like what you see, please. I'll edit all this. So if you like.